Our next guest, who co-founded the e-commerce fulfillment provider Deliverr. The company's last day for Christmas delivery was December 14th. Deliverr's co-founder Michael Krakaris joins us now. Michael, great to have you on. December 14th, why so early? How does that speak to what we're talking about here in terms of this massive deluge of packages ensnarling networks such as the Postal Services?
Yeah, so we wanted to under-promise and over-deliver here. And, we had entered the holiday season at around 95% on-time delivery. I mean, that's typically low. That's really due to COVID. Typically, we're at around 98%. But even entering at 95% was quite strong. And then as we saw the holiday season come in, we've seen that dip into the 80s. Now, we are not affected by the carrier delays as much as other shippers out there because we distribute inventory across the country. And so, over half the country lives within 100 miles of a Deliverr location. But still, you did see us be impacted. And so we wanted to add in that buffer by having the last day to guarantee Christmas delivery by last Monday, just to make sure that we're baking in the appropriate time to ensure Christmas delivery.
Yeah, I mean, you're partnered with what? Walmart, Amazon, eBay, Google, Shopify. I could just go down the list here. Has it been greater, packages, greater demand from an e-commerce standpoint than anybody was modeling for? Or is it because of things like the vaccine distribution that is affecting some of the major carriers right now?
You're going to have a lot of different factors here. Obviously, in terms of the actual volumes, it did exceed expectations. We saw a very strong Black Friday. I was on Squawk Alley a few weeks ago where the Black Friday numbers coming in actually gained quite a bit of momentum later in the day. Cyber Monday ended up being quite strong. But you obviously have that combined with the fact you mentioned of vaccines being distributed. You have labor shortages. But there is light at the end of the tunnel here. The past week of carrier performance has been quite strong. And so we think we're kind of rounding the corner here. The next few weeks, you're going to see carrier performance return, hopefully back to those pre-holiday norms.
Michael, even before this whole phase, there was this sense out there that the logistical networks in this country for package delivery were very stressed. I mean, is there any way, bigger picture, if these longer-term trends toward e-commerce continue as most expect, that the industry can get ahead of it in any way? We're talking about trucks, planes, and people. It's not like, just adding another server to handle the data.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's definitely continuing to accelerate on hiring. I think you're going to see new entrants coming into the market with more last mile carriers, coming in. And, I think there's going to be a lot of focus on scaling your infrastructure. We have doubled our warehouse network since COVID began, actually more than doubled it. And we don't see any signs of that slowing. And so there's definitely going to be more investment in physical infrastructure because e-commerce has accelerated essentially 5 years over a span of 8 months. And so you're definitely going to see that investment come over the coming months.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.